Let's talk about wall geckos. The wall gecko is known as the moon lizard, or Omo onile as fondly called by the Yorubas, and house lizard in some part of the world. Omo onile, as fondly called in Yoruba, is a rather smallish brown and sometimes grayish lizard with very soft skin. House lizards lives in warm and humid areas where it cracks around in rotting wood, in search of insects as well as within urban landscapes. They are also prey on spiders. They reach an adult length of about 3 to 5 inches WT detail. They could exist for about 5 to 10 years. It is fed on small prey items. Crickets are their main diet. They also consume fruit FLIs and other small FLIs, silkworms, mealworms, and insects. Wall geckos are of two types. 1. The regular wall geckos have no spiritual inclination. They creep into your house in search of their prey. You would find them in the corners of your house, especially if the walls of your house are deteriorating, or if any metal or aluminum or wood in your house rots. You could also find them at the entry edge of our fridge. 2. The demonic wall geckos. These evildoers' agents are sent by herbalists and wicked rulers of the world. Spiritual wall geckos are used to mirror the life of people. Herbalists disguise as wall geckos to spy into a man or a woman's home to know the next line to wicked action to take. Whether you believe it or not, wickedness exists. This world is very wicked. Demonic wall gecko do cause a brilliant chap in secondary school to become dullard in D university. First class graduate can just perish T following day after his convocation. It can also cause a millionaire to suddenly become a beggar. I know some will still doubt it. This explains you a rich, handsome 37 years old man, his Aunt Maridan virtuous woman, will remain a single and barren mother. How to identify a demonic wall gecko. 1. They see you before you see them too. They don't run. They disappear when you attempt to apprehend them. 3. It is very difficult to trace or track them. 4. Kapang them poses a big problem unless you are spiritual and loaded with fire. 5. Once you see them, see cobwebs around our house. Just know they are T1s. 6. It opens its mouth, and close like someone who swallow fish bone. What do wall geckos hate? 1. Eggshells. 2. Mothballs. 3. Coffee and tobacco. 4. Garlic cloves. 5. Ipo obo with salt. Sometimes option number 134 and 5 is not always effective. Both some gecko have neutralized it as you brings it into T compound Bicos Day, sometimes a vev in agreement with foundations of a building or the landlord in most cases. Follow for more spiritual tips.